Hello and welcome back to RoadTripVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 342 of the 365-day trivia road trip. Today's quiz comes from Pineville, Kentucky. Sherrie Sanders has sent in 2 random knowledge trivia quizzes. We're going to play the first one today. She's earned her road trip kit. It's in the mail. It actually should be here today or tomorrow, I believe. So I'm excited for her to get that, and I'm excited to play today's quiz. Question number 1. This novel, written by John Jake, set during the American Civil War, was adapted into a miniseries in 1985 starring Patrick Swayze, James Reed, and Leslie Ann Down. It remains the 7th highest rated miniseries in TV history. What was the title? I have this miniseries on VHS tape. It is called North and South. Question number 2. Deep within Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in 1928, Leo Lambert accidentally discovered a breathtaking waterfall and cave, which he named after his wife. In 1929, it was opened to the public and remains a popular tourist attraction. What is it called? This is really easy if you know who Leo Lambert is. Just think of his wife. Her name was Ruby. It's called Ruby Falls. Question number 3. The object of this board game is to score points by listing unique items, all starting with the same letter, in a set of 5 categories within a set time limit. What is this game that was originally published by Parker Brothers in 1988? This game of scattered categories is called Scattergories. Question number 4. On July 21st, 1865, the first recorded quick-draw gunfight took place in this American city. Fighting over a stolen pocket watch, where did this shootout between the famous gunslinger Wild Bill Hickok and a man named Davis Tutt take place? The answer is Springfield, Missouri. Question number 5. Invented in England around 1750 and worn as a protective garment to prevent damage to nicer clothing, what article of clothing made of denim became popular in the 1920s for miners, farmers, and railroad workers? Looking for the article of clothing that was popular in the 1920s and then popular again in the 1990s. The answer is overalls. Question number 6. Born in 1835 in Florida, Missouri, this American writer and humorist was best known for his books The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and its sequel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He wrote under the pen name Mark Twain, but what was his real name? The answer is Samuel L. Clemens. Just Sam Clemens will work. Question number 7. Who was the American big band conductor and trombone player whose hits included Moonlight Serenade and Chattanooga Choo Choo, who joined the military to entertain the troops and then went missing in action in 1944 when the plane he was riding on went down over the English Channel? I don't believe they ever recovered his body. The answer is Glenn Miller. Question number 8. Occupying a place of honor on the Australian coat of arms, this bird is one of the largest birds in the world and, like the kangaroo, can only walk forward, not backward. What is this national bird of Australia? The answer is the emu. Question number 9, representing 82 different countries, 2,566 athletes participated in the 2010 Winter Olympics. The U.S. won the highest number of medals, while the host country won the most gold medals. Where did these games take place? Gotta give me at least the host country, but the city would be even better. Canada was the country, Vancouver was the city. Question number 10. The first issue of this magazine was released in November of 1967. It was created by John Winter to reflect the youth's perspective on music, politics, and pop culture. It became known for its iconic covers, with John Lennon appearing on the first issue. What is the name of this still popular magazine? The answer is Rolling Stone. Question number 11. This year saw the release of Thriller by Michael Jackson, as well as the release of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. It was also the year of the first artificial heart transplant, the Tylenol poisonings, and the dedication of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. In what year did these events occur? This is not a tiebreaker, you gotta get it right on the nose. That year was 1982. Question number 12. On April 15th, 2013, 2 pressure cooker bombs exploded at this event, killing 3 people and injuring 264 others. What is this event that was established in 1897 and is held annually in the state of Massachusetts? The event we're looking for is the Boston Marathon. Question number 13. This movie starring Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn is one of 1951's top grossing movies. It's based on the 1935 novel of the same name by C.S. Forester, about a seasoned skipper and a spirited missionary taking on Germans during World War I. What is the title of this film? The answer is The African Queen. Question number 14. Besides Monticello, there is only one building outside of Washington, D.C. that is featured on the back of U.S. banknotes. Buildings that are currently featured include the Lincoln Memorial, the U.S. Treasury, the White House, and the Capitol Building. What is the other building from outside the D.C. area that is featured? So on the back of your bills, what's the only other building outside of D.C.? It's located in Philadelphia. It's called Independence Hall. Question number 15. On February 2nd, 1959, the day the music died, Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and J.P. Richardson, or the Big Bopper, were killed in a plane crash in Clear Lake, Iowa. What later famous country music artist who was a member of Buddy Holly's band gave up his seat on the ill-fated plane to the ailing Richardson? Waylon Jennings was supposed to be on that plane ride. Question number 16. This fast food restaurant, founded in 1964 and headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia, is the second largest sandwich restaurant brand in the world, with more than 3,500 locations in 9 different countries. What is the name of this restaurant? It's not the biggest sandwich restaurant. It's the second biggest. I assume the biggest is Subway. The second biggest is Arby's. Question number 17. Over a 2-week period, some 75,000 people stepped into this curious contraption created by Jesse Reno that was stationed at Coney Island's Old Iron Pier in the fall of 1896. What is this invention that carried people on a conveyor platform at a 25-degree angle to a height of 6 or 7 feet from the ground? At the time, it was such a novelty. Now they're everywhere. The answer is an escalator. Question number 18. Born on November 20th, 1925 in Massachusetts into a wealthy political family, what was the name of the U.S. politician and lawyer who served as the 64th U.S. Attorney General from 1961 to 64 and a U.S. Senator representing New York from January 1965 until his assassination in June of 68? That politician's name was Robert F. Kennedy, RFK. Question 19. America's oldest soft drink was created in 1885 in Waco, Texas by pharmacist Charles Alderson. Its unique flavor was a big hit when it was first sold at Morrison's Old Corner Drugstore. What is the name of this popular drink? Coca-Cola came out in 1886, so in 1885 Dr. Pepper came out and was the first American cola. And question 20. David H. McConnell didn't set out to create a beauty products company. He was a traveling book salesman in New York who offered free perfume samples with each sale, and customers became more interested in the samples than the books. What well-known door-to-door cosmetic company did he create in 1886? Well, there you go. 1886 was the start of Coca-Cola and Avon. Avon is the answer for question number 20. And that is the end of day 342. Thank you to Sherrie Sanders. That was her first quiz that she sent in. I think her next one pops up fairly quick, so we'll be playing another Sherrie Sanders quiz within the next week, I think. Excellent quiz. Thank you everybody for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Sherrie has earned a road trip kit by sending in 2 trivia quizzes. If you'd like to get one of those without writing trivia quizzes, check the description below. We're auctioning a few off on eBay for the 12 days of Road Trip Via Christmas. And here comes question 21, the tiebreaker for today. Dale Earnhardt was a popular NASCAR driver from 1975 to 2001. During his career, he won 76 Winston Cup races, 7 series championships, and 22 poles. In what year did he have his only win in NASCAR's most prestigious race, the Daytona 500? Dale Earnhardt's only win in the Daytona 500 came in the year 1998. Whichever player got closest to 1998 is going to win the point. And if it was a tie, they just won the whole thing. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.